In this video, we are going to provide details on the volcano erupting in the Spanish Canary island of La Palma, while showing you stunning drone footage of when Chris walked around a volcano in that very same ridge on La Palma just a few months earlier. We are doing so to share our travels with you, but also to educate you on the unfolding situation in La Palma and explain how you can help. La Palma is a Spanish island in the North Atlantic off the northwestern coast of Africa. It is the northwesternmost part of the Canary Islands, a chain of 8 islands, which at their nearest point are just 60 miles from Morocco. La Palma is small, measuring in at only just over 700 square kilometers with a population of only about 85,000 inhabitants. It is known for its rugged beauty, as it is not very well developed or over-touristed. The forested terrain is dotted with volcanoes, the most well-known of which is La Caldera de Taburinte and La Cumbre Vieja. The Cumbre Vieja volcano is a large ridge made of cinder cones that stretch from north to south across the southern half of the island. It is part of this ridge that Chris walked along and filmed in April. It is also part of this ridge that just started erupting again on September 19, 2021. Other eruptions at Cumbre Vieja occurred in 1971 and 1949 at other sites along the ridge, but the site that erupted on September 19th is new. Since September 19th, millions of gallons of lava flow has spewed to average heights of 20 feet, the height of a 2-story house, covered a surface area of around 900 hectares, which is more than 2,000 acres, and traveled at a speed of 2,300 feet per hour initially. Reached the sea and formed a huge delta, creating a poisonous cloud of hydrochloric acid laced with fine glass particles. Police have set up an exclusion zone to prevent people from getting too close to the cloud. The zone stretches from the tourist resort of Puerto Naos in the south to Tazacorte in the north and includes 2 nautical miles out to sea. Authorities told residents near this area to stay indoors with their doors and windows closed. Large swaths of farmland have been destroyed, including 1/3 of the salt flats in Salinas de Teneguía. According to Reuters, 200 tons of salt have been ruined because it mixed with volcanic ash, turning the once pristine white glistening flats into a black surface. Tourists no longer want to visit the flats, and the salt cannot be sold either because there is no way to separate it from the ash. Additionally, more than 2,200 buildings, including 1,900 homes, have been destroyed by the lava flow, with nearly 8,000 people evacuated. According to the Spanish newspaper El País, only 50% of new houses affected were insured. A 4.2 magnitude earthquake occurred before the first eruption in Cabeza de Vaca on the western slope of the ridge. Tens of thousands of earthquakes and small tremors known as earthquake swarm have been occurring, including several larger earthquakes since the eruption started, according to Reuters. Some of these larger earthquakes registered as high as 5.0 on the Richter scale. A 3.8 magnitude earthquake caused a new vent to open up a half a mile, which is slightly less than a kilometer north of the original, allowing for a fresh stream of lava and forcing about 500 people in the Tacanda area to flee. So far, authorities have ordered the evacuation of Tajuya, Tacanda de Abajo and Arriba, Los Llanos de Aridane, El Paso, and Tazacorte. Fresh lava continues to flow as officials warn the volcano is becoming much more aggressive. Part of the volcano's crater collapsed 2 weeks after the first eruption. So far, there have been no lives lost or injuries reported. NPR reports that scientists warn that La Palma's southwest coast is subject to landslides. Experts believe that the volcanic activity could last for several more months. The last eruption on La Palma lasted for more than 3 weeks. The last eruption to occur on any of the Canary Islands happened underwater off the coast of El Hierro in 2011 and lasted for 5 months. And because you stayed until the end, here is your bonus. When tourism is allowed again, please visit the island. Even though Spain's tourism minister, Reyes Maroto, encouraged potential visitors to come see the exploding volcano, please do not visit right now. Tourism could potentially strain an already burdened island that is still actively dealing with the ongoing eruption. Local officials also warn of potential danger posed by the eruption. It also could be considered insensitive considering that so many people have lost their homes and land. Wait until the island's authorities say it's okay for tourists to return. When you go, we recommend the following places. La Casa del Volcán, the House of the Volcano, was a beautiful remote vineyard on the coast, about 25 minutes from where the Cumbre Vieja volcano just erupted. When all the other vineyards were closed in late April 2021, La Casa del Volcán was open. The customer service was incredible. We had a charming young waiter give me a private wine tasting by the bar area. The waiter told Chris that there were volcanoes nearby, and Chris left the wine tasting to capture drone footage, which is what you saw in the video, and again, what you are seeing here. The waiter provided free house specialty wines bookending the tasting. He was so knowledgeable about the wines. We liked our experience so much that we stayed for dinner. If I recall correctly, we also liked our meal. The Charco Azul ocean swimming pools were closed when we went, but if you get the chance to visit them, we highly recommend it. They looked amazing. Also, visit the rum distillery, Destilerías Aldea, if you can. Tours were sporadic and limited when we went, but by the time you go, they may be on a much more regular timetable. Thank you for staying until the end. If you want to donate to help the residents of La Palma, here are some resources. These are also included in the links in the description below. You can donate through Bizum. This is an app attached to many Spanish banks, including Santander. You can make a donation through the donation tab using the code 03747. You can donate to the bank account authorized by the government authority called the Cabildo. The account number is the one you see on the screen that starts with ES. You can indicate in the subject volcano donation. In case you want to record your help, you can register your NIF or DNI number and a company name or name and surname. These are instructions if you're Spanish. In the case of international ones, it is the BIC SWIFT code, which are the series of letters that you see on your screen starting with CA.